Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Kol Halaya, Adonai Yahweh, Bahashem, Malak, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, Ha Bayah Shal, Malak Dawadah, the house of King David, and to the confusion of faces that look like these heathen nations, but their identity goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the royal holy chosen seed line. Shalom. Alright, so I see that like when it's coming to this truth, you probably got some scoffers out there, you got some people that come against this truth, but you know, and they get cut up by the word because, they try to fight against this truth and they try to come at the brothers, with their bullshit doctrines and all that. This word is, I'm not gonna lie, this word is very spiritual, you know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of people, if you come against this word is going to cut you up. It cuts people's spirit. This word can literally like burn your spirit. This truth really cuts people's feelings. And when you're in this truth, like I said, you don't regard people's feelings. That's why, this truth is like, it's not like what you see in the Christian churches where, how you see the pastors, they don't tell you the truth about the Bible. They will only comfort you with lies. And that's what our people like to hear. But you see, when you have the brothers out here pushing out this word, this word can cut you. So it says right here in Hebrews 4:12, for the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So yeah, that's why sometimes you might see some people really get upset and they get so angry because they can't handle this word. They don't like the truth. That's why when they come across the Israelite camps, you see some videos where you might even have some people that want to get so tight that they might want to fight the men of the Lord. But, most of the times fights don't really break out because, the spirits, protect them, So, all right. There's another scripture right here. It's in Jeremiah, I'll say 5:14. And it says, wherefore thus saith Adonai Yahweh of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. So you see, and that's how this word, it really hurts people's feelings. A lot of people can't handle this word. That's why you should never ever take this word lightly, because this word is, the Bible was written like thousands of years ago, and this word has spirits on them. If you understand this truth, you understand these words in the scriptures, you have the ability to understand and learn it, you're going to be able to, to use it to cut people that come against it. That's why you have scoffers, they can't agree with this word, because it's like they know that the word is contrary to how they act, So, but they try to fight against this word, but it's like you can't fight against this word, And the least they'll try to do with these scoffers and these other, gainsayers, the reprobate-minded people, which is mostly 2/3 of our people, they will try to fucking demonize you, probably record you, and make you, and try to embarrass you. That's the least they could do. But at the end of the day, they're stupid because they don't realize that this is like your ticket of salvation, this truth. But they don't realize it. They'll get it on the next side. But let me see, Jeremiah 23:29. Most High said it again. He said, is not my word like as a fire, saith Adonai, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Yep. This word can break you and it can burn you. You know. And that's why you know, when you mess with the prophets, you mess with the men of GMS, you know, the great millstone, you're messing with the fiery den, you know. You mess with the fiery furnace, Salakia. Yeah, you know. Because they have the words right here. And this Bible is it's a two-edged sword, you know. You come in the lion's den, you get devoured, you know what I mean? You come across the fiery furnace, you're going to get burned if you play with fire. So don't play with these words. And ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is a consuming fire. So, and it says, Deuteronomy 4, let me see. Yeah, 24. It says, for the Lord thy God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God. So that shows you, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he, you know, his word, you know, that's a power you shouldn't mess with. You know, that's no joke. Let me see. You see, it says it right here in Hebrews 12 and 29. It says, for our God is a consuming fire. Yep. So, you know, a lot of people, they don't believe this truth. They don't understand it. But, you know, either way, when they come across somebody that believes this truth and understands it, and then you bring out scriptures that people may get offended by, because a lot of people think that the Most High is all love. You know, a lot of people have that ignorant concept. But when you read to them scriptures about the Most High having to put certain people in death, you know, about our people putting certain people to death for, you know, not keeping the laws and the commandments, you know, they get offended by hearing those things, because they believe in what those lying pastors tell them in the Sunday churches. You know, those 501c3 pork chop lying bastards pastors. That's what they believe in. The bullshit doctrine that they're teaching, plantation Christianity. That's why a lot of, you know, people get offended by this word. And it says in Ecclesiasticus, you know, bring out this last scripture right here. Ecclesiastes 27. It says, right, it says, discourse of a godly man is always with wisdom, but a fool changeth as the moon. Yep. And that, you know, so that's why it's like, you know, when you have conversations with fools and stuff like that, and you mention in this truth, you know, I mean, you could see them switch up on you. Like, you know how the moon has their phases, the moon always changing, you know. That's how you see a lot of these 2/3, you know, these niggas in the world and shit like that. You see them, how stupid they are. A lot of them, you know, they switch up on you, they change up on you. You have a conversation with them, they're telling them something for their own benefit, and they will talk to you like they want to fight you. That's typical niggas for you. You know. That's why they're not worthy of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because they can't, you know, put aside their, you know, the worldly things just for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know. That's why they're pretty much blind about this truth, you know. And this truth hurts them. It burns them. Like, you know how, like, with a vampire, you know how vampires have weaknesses, like, the sunlight is their weakness, and I think they said holy water, yeah, and the cross, and, you know, and a piece of wood that's sharpened, and the garlic, yeah, and silver, like, you know, those are weaknesses of a vampire. That's how pretty much like these 2/3 are, when it's coming to this word, because this word burns them. That's why, you see, you'll see Eve too getting burned up by this word. Not only Jake, you'll see Eve too. So, you know, that's the point I wanted to make, in this video, because, a lot of people should not take this word lightly, and this truth is like, even some of us that came in this truth, there was some stuff that we had to change, just to come to this truth. We had to make some adjustments because this truth, it hurts in a way. You can't block your ears out and not hear certain and hear what you want to hear in this truth. Like, no. And that's the thing, you got some people hearing that they're Israelite, they think that's it. No, it's more than that. You got to try to follow the laws and commandments to the best of your ability and try to make some adjustments with your life. You got to put aside the old man when you come into this truth, because this truth can really cut you. These words are not to be taken lightly. You're dealing with fire right here. And the only way you're going to get protected from dealing with that is by trying to your best to put aside the old man and trying to come into this, be a new creature, which is trying to follow the laws of the commandments and the best of your ability. Yeah. Hope I made that lesson edifying. I'd like to give all glory and honor to Adonai Yahweh Bashem, Malak Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. Peace, salutation to the hopeful elect. And Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Shalak Rayam, Abba, Adawam Yam, Shalom.